How you doing, YouTube, Facebook? This is Joshua or Babo11X or MRJEWA, Mr. Jua. This is a video response for Noog Leader, N-O-O-G capital L-E-A-D-E-R. Right. I just had a couple of questions and responses to your messages you're sending me. The conversation we've been having, everyone is titled "God is Evil" by Noog Leader, and obviously I'm opposing that. So this is to you from here on out. The first thing you said is, or first thing I want to touch up on that you talked about is that war is a violation of the Ten Commandments. I think you're confusing killing with murder, whereas if I wanted to take someone's life, I would premeditate on how I'm going to do it. My heart would be in a bad condition, not a good condition obviously, and I will go ahead and execute this person. Whereas I'm fighting for an army, for a leader that has put me in this position, such as myself. I'm a soldier, and my job is infantry, to go over to other countries and defend the United States. This is not murder, therefore the soldiers that end up doing this don't go to prison, aren't what's the word I'm looking for here, aren't persecuted for their actions. You said something about Donald Trump pushing people out of neighborhoods, but I don't think that has anything to do with the Ten Commandments. I don't know. I could be wrong. Let me know. I'm sure you will. You're saying there's an ultimate standard of good. Well, you, being an atheist like yourself, you can't really use words like standard or good. You have to replace those words with something else. You have to tell me. I'm not going to strain my brain trying to figure out what those words mean. But since God is good and God is the one that set the standard, you can't use those words. Or you have to give me a reason to why the whole earth has the same law. Why everyone knows not to murder, why everyone knows not to steal, why everyone knows that coveting thy neighbor's wife is a bad deal. Every culture, maybe not everyone, but every culture knows that these things are bad. You said it was a result of 2,000 years of civilization. Well, some cultures haven't been around that long, and they all know that these things are bad. You asked me, can I think for myself without a God? I was just thinking just now. Wait, let me think again. I think I just answered your question. Next one. You said I'm a terrible and immoral person. I don't know why you said that, but I do agree with you on the point that I am a terrible person. When it comes to God's side, I'm terrible, you're terrible, we're all terrible. None of us are righteous in His eyes. The best of our deeds are like filthy rags to Him. So yeah, I agree with you, I'm a terrible person. Throw me in jail for that. Okay. The next one you sent me said, if I say that ghosts are a reason for God's existence, then I'm dumb. I don't know how old you are to be using terms like dumb and stupid and stuff like that, but let's just have a normal conversation. You don't have to be so rude and call me all these names. Let's see what else you call me here. Well, some of the stuff I don't want to say on camera, but you don't have to be so rude. But anyway, by the way, a lot of people do see ghosts. A lot of people are schizophrenic. I have a lot of schizophrenia in my own family. I see it all the time. What I'm here to clarify for you is that demons serve as ghosts. They come back as people that you know are people that you've lived with, that you have emotional ties with, to enable trust between you and the demon. Once they get that trust, obviously it's downhill from there. You're going to be believing in a demon. So yes, ghosts exist in the form of demons, which is Satan's army. So I don't know what you want to make of that. You said that if God exists, he has to have a clear manifestation somewhere within the universe. Some property that can be observed and clear to all. So what you're saying is that God is a product of the universe. That the universe created God. Therefore, God has to be somewhere in the universe, right? What you're not saying is that God created the universe, so he's able to be outside the universe. You're not saying that. Well, your vision of God is like this big. So, yeah, try to get a new perspective on that. And also, I just want to know where you're getting these facts from. To sit here and tell me like God is a product of the individual's own pathological delusion. Even among your own church congregation, people will have different views on what God is like. They won't be able to agree. I would like to know how an atheist would even think to know something like that. But I'll be waiting your video response. I'm sure you'll have some very articulate things to say. I'll be waiting. Also, a couple more points. I just want to speak, just throw a little bit of logic out your way. Hopefully you catch it. But you said that you said logic. Let me break this down. If you know. Okay, look. Logic here is that if you know that God isn't known by anyone, which is what you're saying. You said no one knows God. What exactly did you say? You said it's gonna have to wait. You said no one, not the church, not the priest, not the Pope, not the Bible, not Krishna, not Vishnu, not Buddha, not anyone. God isn't known by anyone, is what you said. Okay, and logic here would say that if you know that God isn't known by anyone, then that would make you God because you know all things. So therefore he exists and his name is Noob Leader by your logic. That's just that point. I mean, just when you talk to me, I mean, just come on now. Come on now. Use logic, man. Okay. Are you saying that you want the God of the universe to come down and show you a beam of light or something? Because you're saying that in order for him to exist to you, you need some proof that you can observe and see. So by that you're inferring that God should worship you. That you're saying you're giving God a command and he needs to come down and make a tree fall over or be a shining beacon of light or something, you know, whatever you're asking him to do. I would recommend highly that you think about the things that you're asking God to do, or if you would really like to know God, that you would go about it in a different manner other than just slandering his name. I'm sure you could find out more about him just by joining a church. If you don't want to do that, you could pick up a Bible. If you don't want to do that, man, talk to him. He's real. He exists. I'll continue to talk to you until you get saved, for all I care. Just stop slandering his name, man. I'm not trying to disrespect you out here. Even if you believe he doesn't exist, you don't have to be so angry. Just keep it cool, man. Like I said, lighthearted. It's just a nice conversation. If you can't do that, then I'm going to have to stop the conversation, because there's no point in me arguing with you, because it's all about salvation. That's really what it's all about. I'm sure you have questions. You'll have some more facts. Hopefully they're real facts and not opinions. And I'll talk to you soon, very soon. And again, anyone else that's watching this, my name is MRJEWA on YouTube. That's / after youtube.com. You can catch me on Facebook, Joshua. I'll put the link in there. I don't want to throw my last name out here, but I'll put the link in the browser in the title there. And that's it. I'll catch you guys later on.